Hey guys, what's up? My name is Divya and I'm your coach for today's workout. Firstly, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoy the workout and I hope this is a very smooth experience for you. So without wasting any time, just a brief about today's workout. We're going to divide it into two parts. First would be the strength part, second would be conditioning part. Intermediates, beginners, advanced, everyone can do it. I'm going to go over everything, the beginner option, the intermediate option and the advanced option. All what we need is a pair of dumbbells, that's it. If you have heavier pair of dumbbells, I mean from lighter to heavier, keep all the dumbbells handy because I would expect you to go heavier and heavier if you're an advanced lifter. And if you're a beginner, stick to a moderate to light weight which would be comfortable and challenging enough. Okay. So without wasting any time, let's get started. We'll start with some basic warm-up. I'll go through each and everything. I'll slow it down slightly since it's the first video and for me and you to get comfortable. So let's start. First thing first, some shoulder rotations, nice and big ones. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And change. Next one, alternate up and down. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we switch by getting the arms completely sideways. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And nice. Next one, we start moving to the lower body. So we start making nice and big swings with our leg. So keep your leg nice and smooth. Don't keep it too stiff. The goal is not to bend the knees. Just let it go as high as possible and back. Ready? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch on the other side. Keep it nice and smooth. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Good one. Okay, for the next movement, I want you to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, exactly in line with your shoulders. Grab your ankle, drop your butt into a squat, lift your hips all the way up, go up to a point comfortable. People with stiff hamstrings might not be able to lock the legs. That's absolutely fine. Just go up to a point where you're getting a good stretch on your hamstrings. Okay, we're getting 10 reps. And down and up. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and last one. Perfect. Stand up. That's good. Next one, we move to a movement called inchworm. Now again, people with stiff hamstrings can bend the knees. People with flexible hamstrings can directly get the palms on the floor. Okay, I leave the choice up to you. So all what you're supposed to do is get your palms on the floor. Do not move your legs. Just crawl all the way forward into a high plank where your palms are in line with your shoulders. Shoulders, hips, heels in one line. Crawl all the way back and stand up. That's the movement. Get it? We do 5 reps. If you feel 5 are going to be a lot for you, scale it down to 3. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Palms on the floor. Crawl all the way forward. High plank. Crawl all the way back. Stand up. That was rep number 1. Again. Palms on the floor. Crawl all the way forward. Crawl all the way back. And stand up. Number 2. Same thing again. Forward into a high plank. Slow and steady back. Small steps. 3. Forward. And back. 4. And last one. And go all the way forward. Arms on and back. 5. Perfect. Once you're done with this, next one we open up our lats. So all what I want you to do is get your arms all the way up. Feet together. Now we just move on to the left. As much as possible, feel a good stretch on your lats. Lats are the side part of your back and stand completely straight. So 5 on the left, 5 on the right. Get it? And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Feel a good stretch. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Same thing again on the other side. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Once you're done with this, next one, I want you to get both the legs together up to a point comfortable. Okay, some might be able to reach the toe, some might not be able to reach the toe. Absolutely fine. The goal is not to bend your knees, okay, so that you feel a good stretch on your hamstrings. Both the arms interlock together, just go all the way down, touch, stand completely straight. If that's too difficult, go down, touch your shin, and come up completely. Feel a good stretch on your hamstrings. Once you feel that, just stand up. 10 reps. Get it? And let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go. Once you're done with this, next one we get our heart rate slightly higher. So 2 movements. One is jumping jacks. You get your arms and your legs out and in together. Second movement is high knees. You jump and switch your leg by pulling your knee into your chest, which would be this. If you feel jumping is way too difficult for you, you can just raise your knee high and get it down, up, down. This is the beginner version of the movement. So we're getting in 10 jumping jacks, 10 high knees, 5 each side. Get it? Sure. Get ready, and we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest for 10 seconds. Take 3 deep breaths in and out, and in and out, and in, and let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Perfect. We'll even have some water, catch your breath back, and then we'll start with some strength work. I'll explain you each and everything and make you go through the movement, and then we're able to start. Okay? From how many sets, how many reps, what is the intended goal, everything would be covered. Okay, to start with, we've got 2 things. Number 1 is dumbbell front squats, and second one is dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. If you have access to a barbell, you can use the barbell provided you know the technique. Okay? I just go over the movements first, and then probably I'll be explaining how many sets and reps are we doing. Got it? So starting with the first movement, which is your dumbbell front squat. Okay, to do the movement, all what you're doing is racking the dumbbells onto your shoulders. The head of the dumbbell sits on the shoulder, elbows stay nice and high. Feet would be shoulder width apart, and make sure the elbows point completely forward. From here, you send your hips back and down, making sure your hips go below your knees, your heels are on the floor, your back remains completely straight, and then you completely stand up. If you watch me from the side, I'm going all the way down, ass to the grass, stand up completely. Okay, that's your dumbbell front squats. By any chance, if you feel this is way too difficult for you, you can scale it down by just doing goblet squats, where the dumbbell is tucked into the chest, elbows go completely in. Imagine this is your baby, the baby never goes away from you. You squat all the way down and stand up completely. That's going to be the easier version. Coming to the second movement, which is your Romanian deadlifts. Specifically, we are working on our hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. So all what you're supposed to do is stand with the feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward, dumbbells go all the way ahead. From here, start sending your hips back, keep your back completely straight, push your hips as back as possible. Feel a good stretch on your hamstrings, keep the dumbbell closer to your legs, do not let it go away. From here, you stand up completely. Everyone's range would be different. For people with stiff hamstring, you might not be able to go that low. Absolutely fine, but the goal is to try to go slightly lower than your knees, feel a good stretch on your hamstrings, stand up, back remains completely straight. Okay, so these are the 2 movements that we are doing. Now coming to the flow, we are getting in 5 rounds of 10 dumbbell front squats immediately into 10 Romanian deadlifts. Okay, after each and every round, we are resting for 60 seconds. Simple. Now if you feel 5 rounds are going to be a lot for you, beginners can stick to 3 rounds, intermediates can stick to 4 rounds, advanced can stick to 5 rounds. Initially, you can start with a slightly lighter load, and then slow and steady, each and every set, you can keep increasing the load to make it slightly difficult. I assume everyone's ready, and we start in 3, 2, 1, rack the dumbbells up, and good quality movements. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Get the toes completely pointing forward and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Perfect. You can drop the dumbbells down, you can have some water, rest for complete 60 seconds. Now technically if you feel you would need lesser time to rest, that means you're capable of going heavier. The weight should be such where you would need that minimum 60 seconds of rest. Probably if you feel the time frame 60 seconds is way too less for you, you can increase the time frame of the rest. You can just pause the video, you can do that. Nothing wrong in that. But let's say if you need lesser time to rest, that means you're not going that heavy enough, or you're capable of pushing through slightly more. Come on, we've got another 20 seconds, and then we start with the same thing again. Set number 2. The goal should be to keep going heavier each and every time. Keep the exercises very simple. The smart thing would be increasing the load rather than making it too complex by adding too many things. Ready? And we start in 3, 2, 1, and there you go. Rack the dumbbells up and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. Both of feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Lovely. Come on, 2 sets done. Because you've got another 1 round to go. Try to push through 3 rounds. If you feel already your legs are way too jelly and you feel you're going to be sore tomorrow, then I would say rest it out. 2 sets are also absolutely fine. You can push through another one, well and good. If you cannot, that's absolutely fine. We'll rest for another 30 seconds and then we start. I'm just going light so that I don't gas out and I'm able to teach everything well and demo everything well. That's the reason why. But I'm sure, I will be able to go much heavier than this. Get ready, 15 seconds. Same thing again. Come on, drag the dumbbells all the way up and we go in 3, 2, 1, same thing again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. So the Romanian deadlifts. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep moving. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Lovely rest. 3 sets done, another 2 left. We rest for exactly 60 seconds. Okay, now people who are lifting heavy, you might realize doing those 10 reps each and every set is now getting difficult. It's absolutely fine if you're going heavier and the reps are dropping by 2. So if you're doing 8 and 8 reps or maybe 7 and 7 reps, absolutely fine. Nothing wrong in that. Also, because if you would want to push through slightly but not do 10 and 10 reps, do 8 and 8. That's fine. Come on, you're doing great. 30 seconds. Rack the dumbbells up. So 14 set है. And we go in 3, 2, 1 and go for it. 1. Focus on good quality work. 2, 3, nice. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And change. And let's go start with the Romanian deadlifts. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and test. Perfect. Move to the last set. Done with 4. Exactly, rest for 1 minute. And then we start. "30 seconds. Sure, sip some water if you want. Technically, if you were able to do all the 10 reps for 4 sets, trust me, you would want to go slightly heavier now. And 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Drag the dumbbells up and start. And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Quickly change. And 3, 2, 1, go for it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Rest it out. So we're done with 5 sets. Now we'll rest for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'll go over the next part of the workout and then we start again. Guys, moving to some upper body strength work. Format would remain the same. When I say format, we have 2 movements. And the format is going to be like a superset. You're doing 1 movement immediately into the second movement and then rest for a certain time. Movement number 1 is your strict presses. So you're racking the dumbbells exactly the same way you rack it for your front squat. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart. The dumbbells stay all the way up. Now from here, you're taking a deep breath in. Hold the breath, press the dumbbell straight up. Get the dumbbell completely overhead in line with your shoulders. Get the dumbbell back down again. Okay, so if you notice from the side, from here, you're pressing it up and getting it all the way down. One thing I would want you to avoid is arching your back. So this is what I would want you to avoid. Squeeze your butt in, pull your ribcage in, press and get it all the way down. That's movement number 1. The second movement is dumbbell bent over rows. Exactly the same position what you maintain for Romanian deadlifts at the bottom. So from here itself, okay, where your back is almost perpendicular to the floor. Now if your hamstrings are stiff, you might be into this position, which is absolutely fine, nothing wrong in it. So from here, you're pulling the dumbbell up to your lower belly, get the dumbbell all the way down. Again, pull the dumbbell up to your lower belly, get it all the way down. One common thing that you would want to avoid is letting your elbows flare out. And second thing is, do not let it go up to your chest. Try to pull it back and closer to your legs. Back and closer to your legs. Okay? These are the 2 movements that we are doing. Now flow is simple. We are again getting in 5 rounds of 8 strict presses and 8 bent over rows. Choose weight in a way where doing those 8 reps should be challenging enough. So first set, if you are able to cross 8 and you're going up to like 10 reps, that's absolutely fine. But eventually after the second and third set, you would want to keep going heavier. If you're going heavier and after second or the third set, if the reps are reducing to maybe 8 or maybe 6, that's also fine. Beginners can stick to 3 sets again, intermediates can stick to 4, advanced can stick to 5. Simple. We'll rest for 60 seconds again after the whole superset. Without wasting any time, let's rack the dumbbells onto your shoulders and we start. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And 1, 2, back to your shoulder. 3, 4, don't let the elbows flare out, elbows pointing forward. 5, and 6, 7, last one, 8, perfect. Next one we change, bent over rows, go all the way down and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. Rest. 60 seconds. Now technically you might not be able to use the same weight for both the movements if you're going heavy. Strict presses would be relatively lighter comparatively to your bent over rows. You'll be able to load a much heavier weight for bent over rows. So it's absolutely fine if you're using two different pair of dumbbells. If you don't have any access, that's absolutely fine. Then you can stick to the same, maybe increase the number of reps by 2 or 3 for bent over rows. Come on, get ready, 10 seconds. And rack the dumbbells up. And 3, 2, 1, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch. Same thing again. Bend over rows, go all the way down. Keep the dumbbells closer to your legs and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Again, we rest for 60 seconds. I'm not sure, did I do 8 or 10? It's fine. So I hope it's going smooth. If you feel flukish, if you're too trained out, reduce the reps, reduce the set, rest it out slightly. After this, we've got another set of conditioning which will be cardio, another 6 minutes. For people whose cardio is a little bad, might find it difficult, but if your cardio is average, you usually jog or run, then probably you should survive that as well. Don't stress out, we're going to scale it down. If too difficult, we're going to make it completely doable for each one of you. Chalo, without wasting time, 3, 2, 1, rack the dumbbells up, let me go, and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch to bend over rows, all the way down, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Going good. Rest for 60. Now 30 seconds. Set position. Sure, pick up the dumbbells. 10 seconds. Rack the dumbbells all the way up onto your shoulders. And 3, 2, 1. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and change. Lean all the way down and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and nice. 3 sets. Got another 2 sets left. Now at any point if you feel the reps are getting way too difficult for strict press, rather than arching your back, rather than getting those ugly reps, reduce the number of reps. Please, just make sure you do not injure yourself. Come on, get ready, 10 seconds. And drag the dumbbells up. Now 3, 2, 1, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch. Same thing again. Bend over rows, go all the way down. Keep the dumbbells closer to your legs and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Again, we rest for 60 seconds. Last set left, guys. Last set. Almost there. Try to push through. 40 seconds. Come on, 15 seconds, get ready. Pick up the dumbbells. Shoulder width stance. And we go another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drag the dumbbells up and go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And change. Let's go. Bend over rows and go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Supposed to do 8, but now when you keep it, no stress. Everyone done with 5 sets? Surviving, still surviving. Perfect. Now the finisher part. The slow and steady part is over. Now the pace goes really high. Okay. All what we're doing is a circuit of 6 minutes. So term called Amrap. Amrap is as many rounds as possible. 6 is the time frame for which we are working. Okay. So Amrap 6 or Amrap 8 or Amrap 10 would be the time frame for which the circuit would go on and on. So right now we are doing a 6-minute Amrap where we have 3 movements. Number 1 is alternate leg vups. Now to do that movement, you're just lying down on the floor. From here, the goal is to extend your leg forward, extend your arm completely up. From here, your left hand touches your right leg. So lift both the limbs together, touch, go back. Same thing again on the other side. So lift your leg and your hand up together, touch and go back. Now this is for advanced, for people who are able to reach the toe. In case if you're not able to reach a toe or if you would want to make it slightly simpler, what you can do is lift the leg up, lift your arm, touch your shin or maybe your knee up to a point comfortable, go back. Same thing again on the other side, all the way up to a point comfortable and you go back. The straighter you keep your leg, more difficult it gets. The more you bend it, easier it gets. That's movement number 1. Movement number 2 is sprawls, okay, or half burpees. So all what you're supposed to do is stand with the feet hip width apart. You can bend your knees. The legs are going to move. The arms don't move once they come down. Okay. So get your palms on the floor. Once you get over here, push your legs back. Throw both the legs explosively in a way where you get into this high plank. Shoulders and your palms in one line. Shoulders, hips, heels in one line. Scoop the leg forward. Stand up and a shallow jump. Okay. So when you do the movement fast, this is what it would look like. All the way back, up, jump. Again and back, up and jump. Beginners, if you feel jumping this much is way too difficult or it's going to get you out of breath, what you can do is the step back technique. So get your palms on the floor, one leg back, another one back, one leg forward, another one forward, stand up completely. Avoid the jump as well. Again, palms on the floor, one leg back, another one back, one leg forward, another one forward and stand. That's the second movement, which is called the sprawls. Third movement is your shoulder taps. Now to do this, again you're getting into a high plank. So shoulders, hips, heels in one line. Get your legs slightly wider so that your hips do not move. The movement is such where you're getting onto your palms, tapping your right shoulder with the left palm and left with the right. So you keep doing this. Now the goal is not to let your hips go up while doing this, and at the same time I don't want the hips moving left and right while doing this. Okay? Imagine I've kept a ball on your back. If your back moves a lot, obviously the ball is going to fall down, which is not the goal of the exercise. To completely keep it nice and tight, that's the goal. So nice and easy, slow and steady, keep tapping your shoulders. Okay? 3 movements, 6-minute Amrap of 12 alternate leg V-ups, which would be 6 on the left, 6 on the right. Second one would be 12 sprawls, okay, getting onto the floor and coming up. If you feel 12 is a lot, reduce the number of reps over there. Maybe do 6, maybe do 8, maybe do 10. Third movement is 12 shoulder taps. 6 on the left, 6 on the right. Got it? Again, I repeat for the last time. 6-minute Amrap, a circuit of 6 minutes where you're doing 12 alternate leg V-ups. So 6 each side, 12 sprawls on the floor and up. And third one, shoulder taps, again 12 reps. If you want to make it simpler, reduce the number of reps to 10, 10, 10. 8, 8, 8 and usse kam mat karna. So quickly, chalo, sip some water, try out 1 or 2 reps if you've never done any of the movement, see how it feels. According to that, you'll be in a better position to understand whether you should be scaling it down or not. I'll give you 30 seconds and then we start. I'll put the timer on by the time. Even you can put the timer on. Also, if you feel 6 minutes are going to be difficult, try to stick in there for 3 minutes or maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It's the beginning, absolutely fine. So I'm ready. I hope you are ready too. And we start in 3, 2, 1 and let's go. Come on, good quality reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Guys, if you're not used to cardio, take it easy in the beginning, at least for the first 2 minutes, and then start moving slightly faster. For people used to it, start moving faster from the beginning itself. Make sure you push your hips all the way down before changing the movement. And taps. That's stable. That was round number 1. Keep moving. Once you're done, immediately move to the next one. Come on, push through. Come on. Done it 2.5 minutes. And let's go. Keep the circuit on. rest up over here. If not, continue. Now 3 minutes left. Keep going. Let's go. And there. Almost 4 minutes up. Last 2 left. Keep pushing through. Let's go. Take a deep breath in, out, and move. See if you can. Last 90 seconds. Push through. Move. Do not stop. I don't want anyone to stop now. Let's go. We got 45 seconds. Hang there. Let's go. No one stops. Let's go. No matter even if you get 3 reps or 4 reps, and utilize complete 6 minutes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Chalo, catch your breath back, sip some water, we'll rest for about a minute or 2, and then we'll cool down. I hope you were able to survive for the 60 minutes, 60 seconds, 6 minutes. Also guys, if you actually did the workout, no matter if you did for 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, I mean the conditioning piece, whatever number of rounds you could nail, okay, so one round was complete 12, 12, 12, okay, whatever number of rounds you could get, please let me know in the comment section. इससे ज़्यादा कुछ होगा नहीं. I mean, I'll be more encouraged कि तुम लोग कर रहे हो, and I'll be more motivated to make such videos. चलो, without wasting any time, get the legs completely out, start rolling them in and out, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. So we start with butterfly. So get both the heels all the way in, lean all the way forward, stretch your adductors, the inner part of your thigh. Stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Next one, we stretch our butt. So one leg goes over the other one. From here you lean forward, try to keep your back completely straight, and just stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Repeat the same thing again on the other side. So get your other leg all the way up, lean forward, and stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Next one, we are supposed to stretch our hamstrings. So both the legs completely forward. If you feel extremely difficult getting into this position, so what you can do is just get your palms all the way back, closer to your butt. Try to push yourself forward, automatically get a stretch on your hamstrings. For people with slightly flexible hamstrings, you can go all the way down, try to reach your toe and just stay there. If you're not able to reach your toe, you can just grab your shin as well. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and up. Next one, I want you to get onto your shins from your lean as much as possible. So use your arms, walk your arms as back as possible up to a point comfortable and stay there. Squeeze your butt in and stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your arms forward and from here you change to upward dog. So completely arch up and just stay there. Mobilize your lower back, stretch your abdomen well and hold that position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from there you push your hips up to the ceiling, heels tucked into the floor. Keep your legs completely straight from here. Just push your head as back as possible and stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This pose was called the downward dog. And the last one arm completely forward, pull it to your opposite shoulder and stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and change. Same thing again on the other side and pull it as much as you can and stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and that's it. Done for the day guys. Eat well, rest well. Thank you for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the workout. By any chance if you feel this was way too easy, trust me, the same workout would get more difficult if you start doing slightly heavier. So for example, heavier on the front squat, heavier on the Romanian deadlifts, heavier on the strict press, bent over rows, and automatically this gets slightly more difficult. Anyways guys, too much of talking. I hope to see you again very soon and just be regular, and if you have any doubts, please feel free to put it in the comment section and I'll help you out over there. And lastly, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's a new channel, so support chahiye to wo kar dena, and please do like the video and share it with your friends as well. Until next time, see you there.